Hey, what's up guys, I'm Praetorian and welcome back to HOI4 as we are playing as the Ottoman Empire. So sorry there wasn't a video on Saturday. I was just far too tired on Friday. I got like 2 hours of sleep before I had to take my wife to that appointment. I've been on night shift just far too long and I have a lot of difficulty whenever I have to get up early in the morning. So I often go to bed way later than I should, which was the case on Thursday night. And I still went to bed earlier than I usually do. But didn't give myself enough time to sleep, and then it took me quite a while to fall asleep because I'm just not used to going to sleep that early. That early for me, I suppose. And so yeah, it took me a good like 45 minutes, an hour or so to fall asleep. And I didn't want to take a sleeping pill because you need like a good number of hours of sleep if you're going to take a sleeping pill. And so yeah, I was kind of in a bad situation, just didn't get very much sleep. And I was exhausted all day, and then I couldn't even take a nap when we got home because my wife was all drowsy from being put to sleep, and I didn't get to take a nap until much later in the day. And overall, I was just really exhausted all day on Friday. And I had time to record, but I just felt like it would have been a good video because I was just too tired. Good news is that the surgery went well. The oral surgeon said that he doesn't think there's any nerve damage, though we won't know for sure until after it heals up a bit. But hopefully she should be all right. But yeah, it was a little bit more elaborate than a typical wisdom tooth removal because they had to actually remove part of her jawbone because of the way it had grown in. And so yeah, it was kind of a more elaborate surgery than you typically have there, but it seems like it went well, so good news overall. We'll know for sure here in a few weeks, but yeah, hopefully she'll be all right, and she's on recovery, and already she's good to go. She'll be returning back to work on Monday. So she had a bit more rest than I had when I got my wisdom teeth removed. She had a good like 2 days plus the day of the surgery to recover. When I got all 4 of my teeth removed, I went back to work maybe the next day, maybe the day after. I was working at the prison too, so it was like long days. It was like 14-hour days. So yeah, I went back to work pretty soon after. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started in today's episode. We're going to be continuing with the war here in South Africa. But before we do that, there's a couple things to take care of. We need to get some stuff constructing because you see that we're at the point where we're repairing stuff. Don't need to really work on that. I said, well, I guess you could argue that repairing the infrastructure here at least would be a good idea. So yeah, we want to get that repaired, I suppose. But let's just take a look, see if we can't build anything up here. And we still can't build there. What's going on with this state? Because we don't control this small little bit of region here. And so that's enough to put it so that they control 55% of the state. Just because they have the victory points over here. So state is definitely causing issues. The infrastructure is only level 3 and one of those levels is damaged. So it's a bummer we can't build there because that's going to cause some problems for the supply here. Well, what we do want to go ahead and do is start building in these territories that we're trying to annex. We've been working on it, but still not there with either of these countries. So let's go ahead and build some military factories there. And then we'll build over here as well. It looks like we built in a lot of this territory already. We could build that military factory up one more and then maybe build this one as well. And then what we want to do is prioritize those above the other ones. We'll let them repair that up, I suppose. Shouldn't take them too long. Yeah, they'll be done with that in just a couple days here. So we'll work on that. And if we could build any radar stations, which we cannot. I don't think we have that next radar tech just yet, so we'll have to wait on that. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and continue building over here then. Let's start Iran next. Yeah, I think that's who we'd want to do next. Yeah, we'll get some stuff built over here, help them out a bit. So we got a 60% modifier there, so we'll build that factory up. And then maybe one right here, that's 50%. And then we can take a look at the infrastructure, see if we want to help them with some resources. Maybe get them some more oil here. Yeah, that'll help. Yeah, we'll build it all the way up. And of course, this will help once we get control of it after we've annexed them. So yeah, we'll work on that for now. I should keep the factories busy for a time. And then the other thing that we need to do is we need to move our submarines down. So we're going to just start a new... Yeah, I think we'll just do a new fleet here with a new admiral, which I know he's not as good. But that's fine. We need to train him up anyways. And give them, I guess, 2. Yeah, 2 of these would work. We're going to change the color up as well. We'll make them green. Or maybe a little bit darker green. Yeah, we'll darken this up. Oops. Just like so. And then what we're going to want to do with them is change up their area of operation just to cover the Cape of Africa. That's the only location we want them in. To sink any convoys that are coming through here to stop more troops from coming, and also to sink any supply here, so they'll have trouble getting supply into the port. Now, one good thing about allowing this many troops to come in here is that we'll be able to get them destroyed. This means less British and Mexican troops defending their home territory. So there is an advantage to the fact that we let so many troops get here. But probably would have been for the best if we hadn't, given the fact that, you know, we have these supply issues here. Yeah, let's go and let this play. Oh yes, one more thing. One more thing to do, guys. I want to go ahead and get the suppressed subjects. So I don't think there's any focuses that I really want anymore. Yeah, we finished over there, so there's just these ones here. This doesn't really help us at all. You know, the war support's already at 100%. We don't need war goals against any of those countries, or at least not now. And then this is helpful for the marine research bonus, but the transport research bonus, we already have it. We're actually researching the last one of those techs, so that would not give us any real advantage. I just don't think it's worth 140 days, so that's 140 political power to do this, and I think it'd just be better to get the suppressed subjects instead, since that's one of the main things we want to work on right now. We can go and stop the attack here, since we are now winning on that defense, which is the main reason why I think we had them doing that attack. I did move more planes down here, down to this airbase here. It looks like they have arrived. So we have some close air support. I think I moved the close air support from over here, and then I moved a fighter from, you know, from up farther north in Africa. All right, so let's see if there's anything we can do. You can see we're vastly outnumbered here, and the big problem is that all the supply is soaked up by our allies, and they're not helping at all. An issue that we've had for a while now. I thought we ticked these and said we didn't want to be notified about that, but apparently not. Let's see, we have lost one of our submarines there. Okay. We are sinking freight convoys, not troop convoys there. Remember, we have that the invasion that we have planning right now. I'm gonna grab this here, which allows us to get across the river, and then we have a much better chance to win on attack here. Let's just let their planning bonus get up, because we're gonna need every benefit we can in order to win this, because we're outnumbered. Another advantage is that we can let these other troops get over here and help us out. Because yeah, I don't know that one division will be able to win there. Seems that we're losing more submarines over here. Okay. Yeah, I lost a few submarines, lost some planes as well, but we got to try and get control of that region if we want to do the naval invasion there. Suppose we can take this here and throw them. Huh, interesting. I think it's the one we lost was the guys that were leaving. That are supposed to be coming over here. Let me make sure they are coming over here. Doesn't, yeah, okay, they're moving now. Just gonna take them some time to get over there. All right, excellent. So yeah, they'll come down here and hopefully we'll get some stuff sunk. We did take this province here. You can see that they are facing a lot of attrition in this territory. So these units are just gonna get weaker and weaker, and in some of our areas, we're not facing any supply issues. It seems like it's just the troops in this region. Down here, we do not have supply problems. So that's good. Same thing with down here. There is some supply troubles. Looks like we're not facing any of it, though. We only have one unit here, though. So let's see how we want to get some victories. I'd like to take this province here, but you see there's a lot of units moving. So let's wait for them to go, and then maybe we'll try and gang up on whatever's left here with these two units. We got one unit left to leave. Oh, and this guy's leaving as well. Although that's going to take them some time, and it looks like they just moved a medium tank into here. Alright, so that doesn't help us really. We can try an attack there. We do have anti-tanks, so maybe we can get a win. I don't know, guys. This is across a river, so probably not. I mean, it says we'll win right now. Yeah, we'll keep it going. We'll see what happens. Is there anywhere to attack over here? Again, this is not really a priority here, so I might just let them cover this, since there's, you know, a lack of supply there any damn ways. And let me see, is this far? We do want that one. So let's cover this here. That'll bring one more division down here, or should. Yeah, they'll move down over here. Because yeah, there's really not a whole lot we can do just yet, and it does look like we are going to lose there. All right, not surprising, they moved more troops there, so let's go and stop that. No reason to push a losing attack. There we go. We lost a submarine, but we sunk a destroyer. Also hit a convoy up. But again, these are all freight convoys, so I wonder where they're supplying. Yeah, I wonder why supply would be coming through here. The British don't have any lands in this area. So I'm not entirely sure why their supply coming through here is because they can't get through the Suez Canal. Yeah, why would there be supply over here? I know that they got a supply Gibraltar and that's all one region, but you would think that we'd be attacking over here. But I don't really know if the convoys consider that. I did lose another submarine here. Looks like they're bombing us here, and they have a large fleet. I'm not willing to pull the submarines out, though, guys. We do have bombers, but they can't cover that far. So that's one of the issues. Let's go ahead and do more ground crews, since that seems to be the main region that we're currently fighting in. When it comes to the sea zones. We're kind of like just stagnated here, though. Maybe we can try and wrap this up. We got this guy coming down. He'll help us out. He'll wrap this up here, and then he'll move over to this region next. You know, let's turn this up to speed 4, since we're in a position where, you know, we're in Africa fighting, and that's pretty much it. And it just takes so long to move to these regions. All right, so let's gonna move this guy over to here, and with 3 units, maybe we can break through here. I don't know. We'll have to see how it goes. Don't really want Russian troops. We got plenty of troops that we can't even use ourselves. Now the Germans want to send us troops. I'm wondering if we can't get control of German troops here in Africa. Let's just take a look. Yeah, see, they sent these guys here. I don't even want control of these. Yeah, this is useless. Damn it. I mean, we can keep them moving to Africa, but yeah, there's really no benefit. There's nothing to do here. What I think we'll do is just set them up to guard ports to make sure that the British aren't successful in any naval invasions. Yeah, really nothing else to do about that with these units. So yeah, we'll just set them up to guard some ports here up along the coast, since the AI doesn't always guard their ports properly. Now you can see that they actually already have troops guarding the ports, so it might not be necessary doing this, but just in case. So we'll set them up to do that. But yeah, I was hoping they'd give me control of their divisions down here so that we can move them out of the region. But it never works out that way. It's never the troops you want control of. And yeah, we're just taking supply issues here. And we can't get a win on an attack either. Alright, so that's unfortunate. We'll have to pull it back. Maybe once the tanks come. Because we got those new countries in our faction, we do have another operative we can get. We'll just take a look, see who we'd want. Here's a German, Russian. It's well groomed. Let's take a look who else we have. We have an infiltrator here, Safecracker. She's tough and well groomed, so she's probably the best choice here. She's Turkish, so yeah, we'll appoint her. And let's just see what all of our operatives are doing. I know we were rescuing an agent, and so that might have finished up, and I might have missed the notification about it. There's no more operations to be done, so I think we saved both of our operatives then, in just the one mission. That's the way it appears. So yeah, let's go and get them all set up to different locations. Let me just see who all we have here, if we have anybody who's British. Yeah, we have him, Kim Philby. So let's make sure that he's over here doing the build intel network, because I don't think anybody's doing that right now. Yeah, because they finished those operations and then they didn't do anything else. This guy here is of course, helping us out over here, but is that even necessary? I guess is the question. Yeah, we're much lower percentage here. So you might want to move them somewhere else, maybe over to Kiev, though even that's getting lower as well. Could move them over there to that newly conquered territory. Not much problems over here in Africa. So yeah, I guess Kiev's one of the higher ones. We'll move them over there. And I don't think we need anybody else doing this. So instead, let's just have everybody doing the building the intel networks against the British, and maybe against the Mexicans as well. I think that could help too. Yeah, let's have him over here. And then with our newly recruited agent, probably would be good to go ahead and just keep somebody on the counterintelligence. I think that'd be good. As far as other things to be done, yeah, I don't think we'll do any of these other ones right now. Could start doing missions once we get the intel high, though. We have enough agents. So yeah, I think once we get intel high enough with the British, we will attempt to do an operation against them. But we're starting back at 0% because we lost those operatives from being captured. So we got to start all over again with that percentage there. And that'll also help us with combat as well. We'll get a nice little bonus. Engaging troop convoys now that our submarines are down here. Excellent. Yeah, that's what I want to see, guys. And I really just want to focus on this area here. We could move them up to, you know, this region here where, you know, where convoys are going through. There's a lot of ships going that are defending this area. Quite a few enemy ships here. Anyways, we could have them come up over here, but let's just, well, you know what? We are here. Yeah, I guess that would be advantageous. All right, so let's go and do that, guys. Oh, it looks like they were good on the numbers. They were just waiting for one of those ships to get there. All right, well, that's fine. We'll leave them there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put another one of our task force down here. I think it would be worth it. And then let's have them cover this region as well. Now, they can't cover the whole region. As you can see, we do have some range issues. These are old submarines, too. We have not upgraded our submarines yet. We're still using the level 2 submarines. See, I'm just waiting for the tank to get over here. Is that really the best way to do that? Let's, oh, I see. He's coming over to here. See, I'll just focus on the one province where we don't have to attack across a river. So, yeah, we'll bring him over here. See if there's anything we can do. I'm not seeing it. Oh, wait a minute. There's a weak unit right there. We can easily attack. Can we get there before this guy gets there, though? 20, let's see, the exact hours here. 18 hours. And we get there in 5 days and 9 hours. Okay, so we're not going to get there before him. But you know what? We might be able to beat him once he gets there. We'll see. Because they might have shifted focus to come up around here. That's what it looks like. Especially if they're ordered to take the railroads. Lost 2 more submarines. Did shoot down some planes. Yeah, I guess our submarines are shooting them down. We are attempting to seek some troop convoys there, but yeah, we're losing a lot of submarines here, guys. But we can keep on replacing them, I suppose. We do have so many dockyards and a convoy production, though, that we're not producing as much as we were before. We have a lot of little power, so let's just take a look, see if there's any decisions to take that might be worth doing. Remember, we do the Republicanism one every time we can. See if there's anything else to be done, though. We don't really need manpower. We got 1.29 million manpower, so don't really need that. Little power, you know, obviously we have a lot of that. Let's just see if there's anything else to be done. You can always do the war bonds, so we have more civilian factories for building. And we can do the resources. I know that we need tungsten, so let's go ahead and do the tungsten here. That's only 25 political power, though, so it leaves us quite a bit for doing other things. We could try and get more military factories and civilian factories here. We don't want to spend too much political power because we do need it for reducing autonomy and annexations. Could do this one here. I don't know if that's worth it. I know it does give some good bonuses. I mean, we could take a look exactly what those bonuses are. So that's the devout traditionalists. So you have a more recruitable population, you can build faster. Not really building in our own territory, though. So yeah, I don't know if that's worth it. So maybe it'd be better to go ahead and fill these out, just so we stop getting the notifications about it. Like the naval max range factor, that would help the submarines, I suppose. We can even take a look, see what the direct effect of that was right now. It reduced the amount of areas we can't cover by a little bit. It's only 10% though, so it doesn't make a huge impact. It doesn't matter anyway. We want them to cover outside this port, any convoys coming in here. Alright, so yeah, just waiting for openings. Obviously we took that one, but we're still one province away, either one of these two provinces, from cutting off all these troops here, I mean this entire area, from supply. And I'm just not seeing any openings where we could win. Now they are taking attrition, but we are too. Here we go. This is what we need them to do. We need them to launch massive attacks like they just did. That is advantageous to us. We really need to connect our fronts here so we can get more troops down to this area, as we would like to take control of that port if we can. Let's just take a look, see what happened here. We lost 3 more submarines, only shot down 3 of theirs. We sunk a destroyer there, but overall this is not working out well for us. Yeah, we're losing a lot of submarines here. Okay, we do have military factories assigned, so let's go ahead and do that. Let's just take a look, see how we're doing on equipment. We're doing pretty good on just about everything. All right, excellent. Glad that we're seeing all this green. That means we should build more troops. But let's go and see what we want to put this factory into first. We could always do more of the planes. I suppose we'll look at it as soon as we get more troops building. Yeah, let's go and do that. We can't do any more of the mountain troops just yet. Somebody asked if we were done with the mountain troops, designing them, and you see that we are. They are fully designed here. We could go with a 40 width division design for like the infantry, the Janissaries, make like a 40 width division design for them. But where would we put them? Obviously, it doesn't help in Africa. It's not going to help us in Saudi Arabia. I mean, everywhere we're fighting, it's not really a matter of needing larger divisions. The invasions, it would be helpful though, having larger divisions. So you could say we should go after that, but I think we should get some, well, yeah, I was gonna say we should get some Marines, but I guess that wouldn't work because we don't have any more special forces cap. And any ones that we do have, we've been putting into the mountain troops. But we are gonna need something for the invasions here. And a larger division design would be worth it. And we do have the army experience. So might want to get that going, but let's not do that yet. Let's try and get this Africa situation finished up. So yeah, we'll just build a few units here. Like you say, we got a lot of equipment here for the Janissaries. And what we can always do is we can always turn the Janissary divisions into those 40 wisps once we get those designed. There's nothing that would stop us from doing that. So let's see what it is we're short on those tanks. Yeah, it's the tanks. Okay. So clearly we need factories into light tanks. Let's just put a full 20 factories into that. We'll slowly put those into that. And since the main resource we're lacking is the aluminum, we are still trading for a lot of steel with the Soviets, or excuse me, the Russians. We should be able to kind of counteract some of that autonomy they're getting since we're doing that national focus. They're attacking us here. Let me see if I can't get over here before this unit. I don't know. They've been moving there for a time, 1 day and 10 hours. If only we had a second unit here. Yeah, he's not going to get there in time, and we wouldn't win an attack in the mountain. But let's just keep moving in the hope that maybe they'll stop moving. But probably not. You can see they're going to get there. All right, so yeah, this is not going to work. But maybe they'll go somewhere else, because that's what it looks like is happening. We'll take the Lend-Lease from the Austrians. And we lost another submarine. We lost it here this time. Oh, yeah, they're sinking a few things here. We sunk 2 convoys. Okay, so that was our win there. Excellent. We do have that Republicanism decision available. We're going to keep doing this until we get stability as high as possible. That higher stability is pretty darn useful. Let's make sure we're not repairing stuff. We are. Okay. Do we control enough of this region to build in? We do. Excellent. So let's go and work on that. In fact, we're going to put this up to the top, man. Make sure we get that done. Could build up to level 6 to try and improve the supply here now. That would require us to build all the way down, though, but it might be useful. Let me just see where we're at. Let's take a look at where... Yeah, we'd have to go all the way to level 6. Alright, I'd prefer to get Iraq annexed first. We do have a lot of things building here. I don't know where we're going to be at that point. I suppose we can work on Iran. That would be one possibility. Who else do we have here as a subject? Afghanistan. Alright, so yeah, it makes more sense to do Iran first. Alright, so yeah, let's go and work on Iran. We will kind of just build some military factories here. Looking for the higher percentages. Doesn't look like there's going to be any. So we'll just have to go with the 40% here. Okay. So yeah, just continue trying to get their autonomy down. So we can get them annexed. And yeah, they continue to attack us here with no success. So that's a good thing. I mean, it just further weakens them. Looks like we could win here. So let's go ahead and push forward. I know that's not really advantageous at all, but yeah, we'll take the province as well. Don't want their expeditionary force. A bunch of our troops moved over to this front. Alright, well that works. I wanted more troops over here anyway, though I'm a little bit worried about the supply situation. Are there more troops that are coming over to this port? There are. Alright, we need this guy to come over to this port. Yeah, I don't even want all these troops over here, honestly. I mean, this guy can come over here, though. We could use him. Yeah, we'll have the mountain division come over here. So yeah, they moved him over here, and that's fine. We needed more troops. Did they move from this front? I'm guessing they moved from this one. This got wrapped up. We didn't do that. Somebody else did it. So we didn't get credit for it, but that's fine. We helped. And more of those submarines are lost, man. Yeah, you always take high submarine losses, but these losses are a bit too costly, I feel. I did sink a convoy there. Okay, either a troop convoy or a supply convoy. Either is useful. So let's see where we can go now. So they got troops moving that way because these guys are just sitting here, and that's not going to work. Just looking where we can cut these guys off. They got a lot of troops just about everywhere, man. Yeah, I think that's connected to this province here. Let me just double check. Yeah, it might be. Yeah, it's definitely connected to that one. So yeah, taking this province doesn't help. Or excuse me, taking this province doesn't help because that's a weaker one. I guess it cuts off these guys though. So yeah, let's see if we can't get a win there. Let's go and send one more division over to here. And then we're going to need divisions up this way. So that's where the other two will go. Over to here. So yeah, we'll see if we can attack there and get a win. Perhaps. Yeah, that's a possibility. Sunk another one of those destroyers. Excellent. Our submarines are really engaging in quite a few fights now. Should have more... Yeah, we have more troops coming over here. Could have swore I assigned this guy to this front here, but apparently not. He'll come in here and we'll make use of him. Let's see what happened here. We sunk another one of their convoys, and these are all troop convoys because they brought more troops over here. Alright, so this is a problem. It means we won't get a win here. Damn it. Yeah, we don't have any chance, and the infrastructure is still garbage here. But you can see our allies are actually attacking here, so we might be able to kind of weaken them some. But yeah, this is problematic. All we can really hope to do is reduce their supply there by sinking the convoys, resulting, you know, just getting their convoy efficiency really low is what I mean. So these guys are ready to attack. Let's go and attack there. They are attacking across a river. We should be able to get a win, hopefully, just based on the sheer number of troops we have there. And so we'll wait to do anything else over here until after we get the win here and cut these guys off, and that will shorten the size of the front overall. But yeah, it's a problematic front, guys. It always is. You know, here in Africa, just fighting in Africa, period, is difficult. So they keep on pumping troops up this way, which is a good thing. It means less troops over here, but it also means they're getting more troops into South Africa, which will reduce their supply. Yeah, you see the troop convoys coming in here. We're attempting to stop them. Alright, so we have freed up civilian factories. Let's go and see what we might want to do. Let's go ahead and build the radar here. Remember, we do have a bonus for building radar right now, so we can build it really, really quick. I don't know how high it is. It's pretty high, though. Oh, it's a 15%. Many of the other bonuses, like the forts, are 30%, but radars are only 15. Okay, well, that's fine. One thing we could be using, though, that for, is to build up land forts in this territory, even if we don't use them. You know what I mean? You're still getting, which we probably wouldn't. If we can build them faster, then we could annex faster. Although, you know what? Let's just do level 1s here, because I don't think we're going to have enough time to build it. I think we'll be able to annex them soon. But yeah, we could do this here as well. Just build some land forts, like up along borders. I mean, obviously Pakistan is in our faction now. But again, the main purpose here is just trying to get them annexed. We'll want to take a look at how we're doing on that. See where we're at. So Romania is at 279. Of course, we just get them to integrate a puppet. We can annex Iraq, and they're at 82 right now, so doing pretty good on that front. Iran is at 413, and you know, we have a whole nother time to do it here. 651 for the Australians and 684 for the Russians, so that continues to go up due to the resources we're trading for. And I think the Australians might be still giving us some equipment. Lost another submarine there. Did sink a convoy. Did we sink any of these here? We sunk one. So they're still getting the troops in. They're just a little bit weaker. You know, we're killing their you know, their troops in the sea, and that's helpful. Just reducing their manpower and their equipment. I think that these here have been more costly though than what we're gaining from it. I guess we could have checked to see if the Italian troops were ones that were here, and then we could have tried to move those out. Maybe that would have been, you know, worth it. But I don't think so, guys. I think it probably would have been somewhere else. I think it's just wishful thinking that they're going to give me control of the divisions that I actually want control of. Alright, we lost another submarine there, guys. Did get some convoys sunk. Got another destroyer sunk as well. Alright, so overall, definitely feel like the submarine losses have not been worth what we've been gaining so far. I wonder if we can get a win there. There's only one unit. Where did all of our units go? Oh, they moved out. I can try and attack across here. It'd be worth it if we get a win. Stretching the front out probably hurts them more than it does us. Alright, so we have decrypted Canada. There's really nowhere that we have to decrypt anymore. Let's just take a look and see where we might want to do next. We could try and send this invasion off as well, though. It's risky. They might get engaged. We did Mexico already. I think we did South Africa and New Zealand. There's really nobody left to do in this faction that I think would be worth the effort. But we're going to take a look and see who all we got done. So yeah, I think what would be next, I suppose we could do either one of these two, Oman or Yemen, even though they'll be really easy fights. I guess you could do Japan or China just in case we end up fighting one of those two. That's a possibility. So yeah, let's go ahead and we'll do China. Is that where theirs is? Hold up. I don't think it's... That's a little bit confusing here. Where's their capital? Yeah, it's not that one. Yeah, it's a different country. It's got to be this one. Okay, that's them. I was expecting their capital to be up here somewhere. You know, but it was not. Okay, so that's their current capital. Let's see what we sunk here. Looks like our side lost the light cruisers. Okay, so we didn't sink anything. We are engaging troop convoys trying to go into Cape Town. We did cut these troops off. Excellent. Yeah, that's fantastic news. Now we're going to want to work on getting them destroyed. Let's make sure these guys are assigned to this front here. And yeah, let's just really focus on wiping these troops out. That's not going to work. But yeah, this is good news. This is fantastic news. So we'll get them destroyed, and that'll free up all those divisions there. Alright, so somebody already took that there. I'm guessing that's why that province was undefended. So I think we're done here. Could always get some larger planes. I don't know if those will be necessary. Let's just get all the other stuff that we need first, because there's a lot of things we still could get, like a better radar. Just want to grab that up. Yes, we do want to get that equipment updated. Let me see if there's any airbase space left here, although supply is the issue. There's a little bit of space. So let's go ahead and put some more close air support, guys. Since I know that we do have some here. Alright, so I'm just going to move those guys over here and get a little bit more assistance. We did take that territory. Excellent. I wonder if we can get over to this one before these units here. They might have been moving for a time. Nope. Alright, let's hurry up and get over there. That'll cut all these units off. So it's just slow going here, guys, but we're getting some very important victories now. Alright, so this guy's going over to this province here. I'm not really seeing too many troops here for attacking. We did get those nuclear reactors. Do we want to start researching this? Yeah, I mean, we're close enough to 1945. Let's go and get the nuclear bombs. That could be helpful for the invasion of the British, which that's one thing we could also try and do, but I was trying to get Gibraltar finished up. But we're having difficulty getting control here. Shooting a lot of planes down, but losing the submarines. The submarines are probably taking more construction time than those planes were. Let's just go and replace some of these damn losses we took here, guys. But yeah, we do not have control here. I can try and, I can give them the order to go. And, if they pull some ships out or whatever, that maybe those ships go to repair, then maybe we'll have an opportunity to attack. We're sinking convoys there, though. So that's good. And yeah, these troops here are cut off, so it's just a matter of time, enough attacks, and they'll... Oh, wait a minute, they're not cut off. They have a port here. Okay, I didn't know they had a port. That's right, we never took that port from them. Okay, so I kind of jumped the gun saying they're cut off. They're not cut off. So it might be better to try and destroy these troops up here first, because they actually will be cut off if we get that province right there. We have the elite forces. Excellent. There's really not much else to get here unless we wanted to get armored cars for like the garrisons, so I don't think we're not even having much garrison troubles. We've gotten resistance pretty low, compliance pretty high in most of the regions we're in, so that might not even be necessary. Might be better to work on other stuff, particularly the Logistical Company 4. That might be the best thing we could possibly get right now, since supply has been the biggest issue of this campaign. Just because of the regions that we've been fighting in and our AI friends causing us problems. Alright, so we have one here. They're not going to win across that way, but they could easily connect it by taking either one of these two provinces, so that's an issue. And I don't think we can stop them either, but it is going to take them 11 days, so maybe we can get there first. Let's go ahead and bring some troops over here. Bring this guy. Yeah, that tank unit over here. I thought we had a mountain troop here, apparently not. So now it's all about trying to get this territory here wrapped up. Get all these guys destroyed. In fact, I think all these units are now cut off. Yeah, so we might even want to work on destroying these guys before we do these ones. Because yeah, I don't know how well this would go. Let's attempt to do an attack here. And let's see if that looks like it's going to be a win. Maybe if we had more units. At the very least, if we could just, make it so they only have one province, it'd be easier. I'm just looking for other areas we might be able to get a win. They are cut off, but that doesn't necessarily mean that these are going to be easy attacks here. Yeah, they're still going to be kind of rough. I don't want to exhaust ourselves before we know that we're going to be able to keep them cut off. Now, we could push forward here, but again, I'm worried about these guys. We're pretty fast, though, so let's see if we can't get up here and take that before anything happens here. This tank unit's already going to be out over here to stop them, but can he stop them, I guess, is the question. Because, yeah, here, I'm not so sure. It looks like there's a lot of units here, but they are cut off, so we have that advantage. Alright, so now we're coming over to this province here. But yeah, it looks like they won't win there. Alright, so that's an important victory for us, guys. A significant victory for us. So we now thicken this up a little bit. Let me see if there's anything else we can do here. Could take that province, and that would reduce their local supply here, causing further supply issues for them. Let's go and attack over this way. Yeah, because it looks like our assistance would be just enough to push that into the green. So we'll go ahead and do that. We have more troops over here now. They have taken another province, which isn't exactly a negative. If they come down this way, that's less troops in the port. In fact, I really want to focus on the port. Maybe that's what we should do. Let's change this up, guys. Yeah, let's focus entirely on the port province. Attacking from these two provinces here. Sending all 6 of those divisions over there. Although we'll take one guy and have him come over to this front. Yeah, I think that could work out well for us if we attack with 5 divisions into that one mountain province. But what we'll have to do is force all the units that aren't already here to take the railroads over here. Alright, we do have free civilian factories. Let's see where we're at here on getting these guys annexed. So Iraq is at 48. Are we still building anything there? I think we're done. So we're gonna need to build like one more thing, clearly. Also, we should start working on our own nuclear reactors here. Let's get 2 more military factories there. That should be plenty enough. And let's go and get some get some nuclear reactors for ourselves. So those are the 50%. I know we have some higher percentages. Here we go, we got 100% there. Now, obviously, these don't help us until we get the next tech. So let's just get 5, and then that'll be good for now, I suppose. I'll do one right there. Alright, so that looks good. And I suppose we could start working on trying to get more supply down here. Still building that one up. And this one here. But yeah, let's go and start working on the supply line, I suppose. So let me just see where exactly it's going through when it comes through here. Okay, so the provinces you'd expect it to. Alright, so we need to get them all up to level 6, essentially. And we'll have to do these ones too, because for whatever reason, supply is going through there. I don't really understand why, but it is. So we'll build up these to level 6. This will keep them busy for a long time. Yeah, just kind of improve this here all the way down. Alright, excellent. So they'll keep them working for some time. A lot of stuff happened over here. Got a convoy sunk. Sunk 3 convoys, lost a submarine though. Lost 1 more submarine. Yeah, the submarine losses have been a bit high. You're always going to lose a lot of submarines, but yeah, I feel like we're losing too many. I suppose we can probably pool production. I'll put assign that guy until these guys are out of battle. Could always pool a little bit of production off the dockyards, or off the convoys now, since we're doing much better on that front. And then that'll allow us to get a whole new line of the submarines. I think that'd be worth it, because we're just losing so many of these. Yeah, we'll go and step up any dockyards into that. We could even build more dockyards, I suppose. If we didn't have a bunch of other stuff building, I would. So yeah, we'll put all of our troops over here. Now, supply is a problem there. Yeah, supply is an issue there, so I don't know if they'll even be able to do an attack. We'll just have to see. Let's see if there's anything else to do here. So these guys are moving over this way now. So we took in that. That's going to cause further problems here. We did win on that attack. Excellent. Let's see if we can't get a win right here maybe, or right here. So this guy should be moving over there, right? Did I not put him? Yeah, we want him on this front because that's a mountain attack. Yeah, we'll put him over here as well. Maybe 3 in each province will be enough. Don't really want to attack across a river here. That's not the best way to go. Let's move this guy over here, and then we'll have him attack and see if that'll do the trick. This guy's coming over this way. which we do need more troops over here, so it would be worth it. Still don't have this naval base just yet. But I think the priority should be wiping out these units that are already cut off from supply. Let's attempt an attack right here. He's looking pretty weak. That'll cut off the units in Praetoria, allow us to capitulate South Africa sooner. Getting some good wins here. Sinking convoys. I wonder if they sent some invasions. That's a lot of convoys coming through here. These are freight convoys, though. Okay, so probably not invasions. Oh, wait. Yep, there's the invasion right there. Alright, so they did send an invasion over here. Do we need to help with that, though? They look kind of weak. I suppose we could send troops if need be, but again, they're looking pretty weak right now. So I don't know if this is going to be necessary or not. We'll just kind of follow it and see what happens. I don't want to send troops over there. And they're not even needed. And they already have a foothold. They already have dockyards and stuff, so it's not like we can stop that already. Let's go and attack over here, see if we can win. We cannot. Could support on that attack, I suppose. It would be better to do that with this tank unit, though, since he's not crossing a river. We can keep on taking this territory here. I am worried about them going here, but now we have some allies to cover that for us. So let's just get the credit for taking this territory, which is undefended. So we didn't have to fight for it. We won there as well. Excellent. And now we do have all of our troops here, but we need to let that organization get up, if it can get up, and also get a planning bonus. It'd be awesome if we can grab that port, though, and cut these guys off, and then we can wrap them up. The units here in Praetoria are cut off, so now we just got to get them destroyed. We're defending right now, so we're going to have to wait till we finish that up. And let's go and attack there. Not quite yet, guys. Not quite yet. Alright, so wait for those guys to get a little bit stronger. We did win all through up here as well. Alright, excellent. So yeah, that was good. Let's go and attack there. I don't know if we can win. Maybe. Yeah, it looks like it's a win. So after they finish that, we'll have them go there. And those units should be pretty weak, so we should be able to destroy them. Wipe them out. Alright, so we're getting some good victories, and we can now lower the autonomy of Iraq. Finally. Good God, that took us forever. And that'll actually annex them as well. So you can see we have now annexed Iraq. We've gotten all of their troops. So what we need to do at this point is core all that territory. So let's just take a peek here, see if we can't find those decisions. Also, there's some oil fields development. I don't think that's necessary. We're doing fantastic when it comes to oil. But we do want to core this territory. So this will allow us to core Syria. So that, because we now have control of Kuwait, so the viewers were right. That's that bug there. And then we can also core the Iraqi territory. All right, lovely. Well, very good news there. Now we have all these Iraqi troops, which I'm sure are a terrible design. So we're going to want to change them all over to our own design. I was going to get these guys, change them up here. Doesn't look like this is going to be a problem at all. And then just get the rest of them here and get them changed over again to the Janissaries. It looks like we will be good to go. All right, excellent. And then we'll just want to take all of them and then put them into this training army here. Again, just kind of train up the ones that need it. And so now the Red Army can cover this entire front here. So we're going to stretch it out. There's no reason not to attack Saudi Arabia now, so let's go ahead and justify the war goal. But do we want to use the Red Army for this? Because so much of the Red Army is still down here. Could always create a separate army to do this. Could wait till we finish this up because we're just about done here as well. It's going to take time, I suppose, to get the war goal, won't it? Let's just take a look, see how long. 12th of April, not that long. Yeah, we'll just leave it as is for now. We can make adjustments later. I'm going to take a peek here at what we done did. We sunk some of the destroyers out there. Or at least somebody sunk destroyers. I think it was our ships, though. And yeah, this looks like it's going to be finished up by the Italians, so we don't need to help with that. Did lose another submarine there. One submarine for a convoy is just not a good trade-off. Alright, so we did win here. Let's go and attack that way immediately after. These guys are completely cut off. Let's see if we can't wipe them out. It might not work with one attack, but we'll see. Attack here again, even if it is a failure. We're reducing their strength. And Burma has now joined the Central Powers because Great Britain continues to attack into that territory. Let's see if we can't get a win here now. Looks like it should be. Once we get that port, then the rest of these troops are cut off. Oh, well, it's kind of all over the place. We don't really know if we're going to win that or not. Alright, we'll just wait and see what happens there. Might have to do the attack again a couple times. It's just unfortunate because they do still have a port. So we're not actually wiping those troops out just yet. Alright, so that did end up being a victory. Excellent. So now we just need to finish off these troops here. Looks like that should be a victory. Oh, maybe not. They're pretty weak, but not as weak as I thought. We'll keep the attack going though, because we gotta weaken them. Lost another submarine. Shot down 8 planes though. We're actually shooting down quite a few planes. Got another destroyer sunk there. Another convoy sunk there. Another convoy there. Alright, so that's good. Again, little victories, guys. Little victories. Attempt to attack here. Looks like that's going to be a failure. We'll go ahead and stop that. They're attempting to break out here. We did lose that attack. That's unfortunate. Let me try and attack again. Just kind of keep them weak. Yeah, that's not going to work. But we could keep rotating them. And then, like, eventually maybe we'll have them weak enough. I don't know. None of those attacks are being all that successful, though. I'm really surprised that this guy lost here. Oh, there we go. Looks like it's turning in our favor now. Also, we took out that territory too, so that'll free up another tank unit. Let's go ahead and have him come over here and help us out, though, because yeah, we clearly don't have enough units over there at this moment. Let's have this guy come over here too, just so we can get that capital taken, and maybe we can get the South Africans to capitulate soon. We got a lot of their country now, a lot more than we had when we had their capital before. So, a very real possibility we could capitulate them. Maybe with the taking of the capital. Might have to take a couple more provinces though. But we're close, is the point. Let me see if we can't win here. Also, we should make sure that we're not facing any naval invasions of our own territory. No, we're good to go. Alright, let's go attack here again. Again, it looks like a victory, but I think that's going to probably go against us in time. We can take a look and see what we're working on construction-wise. We're already building these military factories. They'll go directly to us, but don't really need to build them any longer. I suppose we don't need to build those fortifications up either, unless that's already done. Oh yeah, it looks like we finished that already. The fortifications do seem to be pretty quick. Maybe that's the best way to get these guys annexed, as long as we have this emergency deployment of defense bonus, which we have for the rest of this year. So it might behoove us to go ahead and build the land forts just for that. We cannot build here in Afghanistan. Oh, we can. Okay. That just looks kind of strange, doesn't it? It looks kind of weird here. Yeah, we could go and build this up here. I know again that none of this is actually useful, but as far as anything other than just trying to get them annexed. But yeah, with a 30% bonus, it makes it pretty useful to build, I suppose. The one thing to consider though is that the larger they get, the harder they are to build. So we probably don't want to go too high of a level for the fortifications. Even with the 30% bonus. More convoys sunk throughout here, guys. Alright, so yeah, just slowly getting this wrapped up. It's been a tough, hard fight trying to conquer all this territory. This guy needs to be forced to move here. In fact, let's just go ahead and have him take the railroads. Some more troop convoys been engaged there. I suppose they keep on pumping troops over here. Seeing 3 convoys there. Can't get the win there yet. I wonder if we can win here, though. Let's take a look. Not crossing a river, so maybe. No. What if we supported that? Still no. But we got to do these attacks, guys. And it looks like it'll be a win now. Yeah, if we ever want to get some victories here. We did defeat some of the units and force them to retreat, so now there's only 2 here. They're trying to move a unit back, but you know what? I think we got the win now. Yeah, that should allow us to grab the port, guys. We can't do the republicanism again, so let's go ahead and do that. And this is almost done, so let's just go and get that started now to get that next shot at tungsten. And yeah, let's go and do the republicanism too. We will not have the political power now to annex anybody if we get their autonomy low enough. Alright, so we now have 2 units to attack, and it looks like that'll be just enough to start defeating those units. Yeah, we just take the capital. Excellent. They got that unit there in time to stop us, but we won that battle. And so now we should be able to take the port. I'm not seeing any units moving. They do still have the Mexican unit moving. Okay. But 4 days until they get there, guys. So we should get there before them. Did they take that province from us? Didn't we already have that? Yeah, they might have just took that province. I'm not sure, though, if we had that or not. But yeah, we're going to need to wait. We got the advanced landing craft though, so that's helpful for those invasions. And we could start working on the submarines, make these submarines better. We're taking so many losses. So yeah, let's go and do that, guys. Let's get the, we can go and grab this one. Well, we don't want the research bonus used there. Yeah, we're going to use this one, the research bonus for that. Submarine tech. Let's go and attack here. Looks like we should be able to win that. We've taken the capital here. Excellent. Let's go and have these guys come over to this front. In fact, let's go and get the tank moving over to this front now. I feel like we've done enough down there. So let's get the tank moving up here. In fact, I'm going to force them to take the railroads because otherwise you probably won't. But yeah, we're going to need more units here. In fact, let's go and make sure our units are in good locations because here is the mountains, though I don't really want to attack into the mountains. I know we have a mountain troop, and we're going to bring them over here. Alright, so yeah, as we wrap up these areas here, we want some of them to go up north to go to the Saudi front. So yeah, these guys are cut off, so it's just a matter of getting them destroyed. Same thing with these ones here. A lot of units here, guys, quite a few units. Yeah, this is big for us. But how do we want to do this? Because a lot of these are attacking across the river, and what we really need is more units here. I suppose we got to get this wrapped up first, so let's just go ahead and focus our strength. Now I know that some of these units are kind of weak here. Let's go ahead and get some of them attacking. Yeah, it looks like we're gonna have to. Yeah, this is gonna fail. We're gonna have to wait a little bit, but we can just focus our units here. We also have this side as well that we can attack down. You see we're getting some help from our allies, so we don't want them taking that territory, so we want to make sure that we're playing a role here. Let's go ahead and help out on that attack. And then these units here, I don't think it's going to be necessary to have them over there, so let's go ahead and have those guys attack there now. And, yeah, there's no reason to have them come over here. Just go ahead and start attacking this way now. Start kind of reducing their strength here. And then any units that are currently moving up that way, we'll have them come over here next. Try and get that last province taken. So yeah, some progress is being made, guys. Let's see if we can't get a win here since we have 2 units, and that'll cut off those units there. I forgot all about this front here. I guess it doesn't matter because they just kept pumping units over here. Yeah, we can't win. Alright, so that's unfortunate. I almost want to give that up. Now, there will be British territory here to take, and we will have to attack somebody there in order to get to this territory, or else do a naval invasion, which, you know, well, I guess they're not here anymore. Maybe they went to go repair? Yeah, they must have went to go repair. Not as many ships over here anymore. But yeah, I was going to say that we couldn't do the naval invasion because we didn't control it, but yeah, we probably could do the naval invasion. So we'd have to get that port, or I guess you could do it from South Africa, and you could attack this port here, and then from there, I guess we're not at war with them either, so you have to do another invasion because we're trying to get to Togo. We got to get Togo defeated, and we need to get the rest of this British territory in our hands as well. But yeah, naval invasions are the only route to go unless we justify a war goal against one of these countries here. The best one to do would be one of these two here. That'd be the only way to get into their territory, or Chad. Chad would be a good option as well. I mean, eventually you'd want to attack them both, I suppose. So we could start working on that, but you know what? I really want to get the Saudi situation done or the South Africa situation done before we go starting new conflicts, guys. Alright, let's just go ahead and attack with everybody here. Just get her done. Get those guys wiped out. And then we'll need to send probably all of those units over to this front to get this one done. Alright, so we did move there successfully. Let's go and attack those guys. We'll support with this unit here. Don't know that'll be enough, but at the very least you're weakening them. Alright, you know, let's just stop this for now. And then we'll come back and do it again. We don't need to move to these provinces. Yeah, it looks like we might be able to get a win here. Get these units destroyed. Alright, excellent. A lot of units here to destroy. Yeah, quite a few. So yeah, we're going to want all those units, once they finish that up, to come over here. Remember, we get the war goal against Saudi Arabia in April. So hopefully we'll have enough units over there to do that. We could always send one of our other armies over there, though. if needed, if too much of the Red Army is still engaged in Africa. Because yeah, you can see we don't have many troops on this front here just yet. So yeah, I could always do that. A big part here is this one. But yeah, I just can't get a win here, and I don't really care enough. And they just keep on pumping troops. So you know what? Let's take all of these units and move them to the Saudi front. Have them take the railroads on up there. We'll just give this front up for now. It looks like there's a bunch of troops that have just got assigned here. Where the hell are all these units? Oh, okay, all these units that finished this up decided to go to that one. We want them to come to this one, though. Let's make sure, yeah, we're done with that. We're just going to get rid of that so no other units try and go over there. Just going to give up on that one for a little while we work on other things. Focus on South Africa and Saudi Arabia. I'd like to get at least half of the army here, which we do have. But if we want to cover every province, we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12, which is what we have assigned there. But getting like 2 more divisions of what they think would be wise. We have to get some of this wrapped up before we do that, though. Yeah, and all these guys are not going to want to go. Let's go ahead and just force them all over to this province here. In fact, I'm just going to force them on the railroads over to that province. We'll try and do an attack there. We're trying to attack from all around the territory, I suppose. Try and get the win. Might be able to finish up here. I know we're attacking into mountains with a tank, but hey, if it works, why not make it happen, man? You see they're trying to push forward there, which wouldn't be a bad thing, actually. It's less troops here. But yeah, I kind of just want to get this finished up, guys. And are these more troops trying to come in here? Yes, sir. Mexican troops trying to come in. And it looks like they're, now that I finally moved my troops off, they're now being more active here. That's interesting. Maybe it's because there's less supply problems there, since our troops aren't there. And freight convoys, you can see the Sicily situation's been dealt with. Let's take a look at what we've done here. Yeah, I got some convoys sunk. All right, so we're going to have to finish all this up a bit later in the next episode, because this one is unfortunately over. We're doing a good job of getting annexations done. We're almost there where we can get Iran and Romania ticked down to integrated puppet. But we're short on the political power because we're doing the suppressed subjects. We're just not earning as much political power. But the stability is helping. Getting the stability higher has been helping us get more political power. But unfortunately, this is going to be the end of today's episode. We're going to take a look at the casualties real quick, see how things have changed. We're at 65,000, 53 of that done by the British, 7 by the Mexicans. In regards to our casualties to the British, 556,000, guys. That's no small number. Yeah, we're back up to a 10.0 kill-death ratio. A little bit over that, actually. All right, that's fantastic. Yeah, we've done good with the British. That's mostly done in South Africa this episode, actually. South Africa is only 81% towards capitulation, so we're going to have to take like all their damn territory. They do have that one victory point on that port, and so that's probably part of the reason for that. Against New Zealand, we killed 49,000 almost. They haven't done any damage to us. Against South Africa, we killed 67,000. Well, they killed only 2,000 of ours. Haven't really fought the Canadians. Against Ecuador, we killed 53,000, while they've killed 2.2 of ours. And against Mexico, we killed 159, almost 160,000 of their men, while they've only killed that 7.4 thousand. All right, so yeah, very, very good overall. We're now at 19% on the total war participation. Not as high as I'd like it, so yeah, we really need to get that higher. But yeah, that's going to be the end of today's episode. Hope you guys did enjoy it. If you did, make sure you leave a like on it, subscribe to our channel, hit that notification bell, and leave a comment. Do hope to see you guys on the next one. And thanks for watching.